Hey guys, hi. So trying to be consistent. So back with one more video. So I'm trying to think to upload it on Monday. That's what I'm thinking right now. So yeah, today's video is going to be a little smaller, I would say, but I'm trying to make videos as much as possible, like one video a week. That's my goal right now. But today's video is gonna be good learning for you guys. So without wasting time, just let's get into the solving the question. So I'm gonna share my screen right now, and then I will you can see how to go about solving. Yeah. So today we have this question. What does the question say? Okay. The question says that write a query to find movie titles where the highest rating was given by more than one user. Okay. Now, as usual, pause the video right now, try to solve it on your own. This is the output we are looking for, and you have the create and insert statements for you, so you can easily go ahead and create it on your own. And this is the output, and this is like simple, this is the table that we're looking at. Okay, so if to all those people who did not solve this question and who were not able to solve this question, this is a solution for this. Okay, so let's look at the question. What is asking? Write a query to find movie titles where the highest rating was given by more than one user. Okay. So let's look at the table. Okay. So you have to find the highest rating. So I think when I hear the thing highest rating, I'm thinking like they're probably looking for something like max. Is that because that's the way? Because they have not specified anywhere. Like there is no other table which says max rating is anything like that. So we do not know it. Okay. So we will have to just assume it that whichever the max value is, that's the highest rating. That's my thought right now. So yeah, that's the thing we are gonna go about it. So observe one thing. Why they have selection? Why they have got Inception and Interstellar as output? If you observe Inception in here, it's been given rating 5 twice by Alice and Charlie, and it's more than once. Okay. Now, if there was only, if example, Alice would have given, Charlie would have given, let's say 4 in here. Okay, it would not be in here. For example, look in here. What is the max rating here? The max rating is 5. That's the reason we're looking at 5. Okay, I'm not choosing 5, but I'm choosing the fact that the max rating from this entire thing is 5. So that's the reason we look at Alice and Charlie. That's the reason I think Inception has been selected here, because 5 is attempted twice. Okay, let's look at Titanic here. Okay, Titanic has been, if there was only one 5 in here, this would not be selected. Why this would not be selected? Simply because it, even if one was 5, because we need 5 to be there twice, right? And then Titanic is 3. And look at Interstellar. Interstellar has a 5 rating by Bob and Charlie. Okay, so that's a simple reason why we are selecting it like that. Now let's go ahead and solve the question. Okay, now like for example, okay, let me just go ahead and do it. Something select let me do from movie ratings. Okay, movie ratings. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like this: max of rating. Okay, um so we are just getting this thing. Okay, so no, there's no column needed. You can put something here, but I don't think so it's needed as such. But I'm gonna do something. Let me show you. The reason I did that was simply because we wanted to just select a max rating from it, because they have not given us any data set. If there was another table which said, okay, this is the max rating for this, then we would have selected that. Okay, but we have just selected like this. Okay, now let's say what output are we looking for? We are looking for the title as the thing, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do select. Okay, select. Okay, now there are a lot of ways that one can do. You can use with statement, you can use everything, but I personally prefer that in my experience. Okay, if you can write subqueries, that is more impressive to the interviewer, and it just shows that you are able to think. You can fit it into a puzzle, and you don't need to compartmentalize things. Okay, so that's the reason I prefer using subqueries, and not creating multiple tables and 100 tables, and then joining him just on my thing, I feel. So let's do it. So we're looking for output title. Okay, from movie ratings. Okay, movie ratings. Okay, so we're just looking this as something that we're looking at. Okay, this is what we want. Now let's do something as a little bit of filtering. Okay, now what is the filter we're looking at? We're looking at the filter to be 5. Why? Because that's a max. But we cannot just put something like this. We cannot put where rating is equals to 5. We cannot do this way because we don't know that. Okay, and so we what it can be anything. Okay, it can be 10, 20, 30, whatever the rating might be. So I'm going to do something like this. Why? Because this is what we'll get a factor here. Select, so I'm getting rating, selects from here, and we are good to go. And now what we need to do is that, okay, and yeah, what you're gonna do here, we're gonna do something called as group by. Okay, why we are doing group by? We gotta do by group by why? Tell me why. Um, Group by is simply because we have to. Why do you have to do that? Because we have to count. Okay, that's a simple reason we're using group by, right? So let me do here. Okay, where movie title, you know. Let me just run this, whether it's gonna execute or not. Okay. Now this is not right. The only reason we're getting why did my camera go down? Okay, let me just see. Yeah, so we're back on the camera, right? So if you observe one thing in here, we're getting the answer here we're getting, but it is not right. The only reason we're getting this is because of the data set is quite small, okay? And because we're selecting the rating to be 5 and it's just selecting that factor. But what we need to do another one here is that we got to use something called as having count, okay, should be more than one because they have specified it. They have asked us that it has to be more than one user. Okay. Now, if it was just like for example, Titanic was 5 here. Okay, it would have still like given it out. Okay, but we don't need that. Okay. We have to because the rating was 5. That's the reason it selected it. Okay. So we don't have to select. We have to select where the rating is the highest as well as it has more than one user has given that. Now this is a good understanding of why we have to use it. Okay, so don't just stop it here because most people would often stop it here and will just be like, okay, this is over for me. Okay, but no, you have to have a high number of count which will help you get more than one user. So very simple question, nothing fancy in here, but it was a combination of two three logics which I think was good to learn in here. And to probably understand that, do not resort to making it too much complicated. So yeah, a simple question. Okay, so that's about it from my side. If you guys enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate, give like 5 likes for this video as it helps my channel grow and keeps me motivated to create this videos. So I'm aiming for earlier I was doing two videos a week, but I think that that was a bit too much for me because I was not able to be consistent with it. I'll do it for 3 weeks, then stop it. So my goal right now, like a good target is to do like one video a week. So stay subscribed and keep watching. Till then, thank you very much and have a good day.